Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Nirmana, and I'm basically going to be doing a post-commentary for you guys over some Black Ops 2 footage. This is, again, nothing exponential, nothing that you guys haven't already seen from my channel before. I just haven't had the opportunity to bring you guys any kind of new footage. Last night was the first night that I actually started recording for the different games and stuff like that, and I have a lot to do in the next couple of days, especially because I have to get you guys done with a couple of playthrough series, and I'm going to try to do that tonight. But we will see how that works out. I'm still trying to figure out how to do the microphone thing, because I don't really want to hold the blue snowball in front of me, but I want to use my Turtle Beaches. The only problem there is I don't have game volume then. So it's a tricky inevitable, but I'm hopefully maybe going to get Astros here soon. I was going to get them a lot earlier, but unfortunately I just kind of forgot about it when I was buying off of Amazon all my crap. So I'm not going to pay $250 at the local GameStop, especially when they're on a sale right now. So we will see, but once I get Astros, you guys can expect a lot better quality, I guess you could say, for the audio proportion when I do the playthroughs, because I like doing playthroughs. As a lot of you guys know, a very sufficient amount, depending on what kind of videos you watch from my channel. Some of you guys will know that I love doing playthroughs. I think they're a lot of fun. I think you guys get to see a lot more perspective, and I'm a lot more based around a structure. I like having a storyline in front of me. I like to learn about stuff and stuff like that, and that's why I love Assassin's Creed so much, because Assassin's Creed is really smooth, but at the same expense, it gives you a story that most games don't. Call of Duty doesn't really give you a story. It's just like, oh, blowing shit up, and, that's about it. Battlefield 3 was an okay one. Battlefield 3 did not have the best campaign I've ever played in my life, but it was still alright. It was, kind of like Call of Duty on the same par level. It wasn't anything that was super awesome, and it definitely wasn't anything that, redefined the video game era. So, I don't know. Just my perception. If you liked either of those, you're more than welcome to, of course, but definitely I do like structure. I do like games like Assassin's Creed, as I've stated before, but I always find them to be a lot of fun because they just have a story that most games can't tell in a very, I don't know, a very good way, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So anyway, guys, with that in mind, I did hop on Battlefield 3 and Halo 4 last night and the night before, but unfortunately I haven't been able to get any gameplays. The stuff I've been getting is super long. Oh my goodness, for Battlefield 3 it's like 24 minutes long, and I know I could edit that down. I know how to edit sometimes. I'm not the best editor in the world, so if you're expecting any kind of like MLG editing from me, definitely that's not going to happen. But on the same par level, I might have to start editing down the Battlefield 3 stuff, and I really don't want to do that because I really hate edited gameplays. I think they're kind of stupid. I think it doesn't tell a full story, but at the same expense, 24 minutes to render, that's a pretty big file. That's going to be pushing about 6 gigabytes, and I'm not going to upload 6 gigabytes onto the YouTubes because, well, that'd be a little tough. And I've had people in the past from VLF that tell me, don't upload longer than 10-minute Battlefield gameplays. The only problem with that is 90% of gameplays that you play on Battlefield are far superior to 10 minutes. So we will go from there. I mean, I will definitely have to do some editing. I can cut out quite a bit of the running stuff like that, the waiting screens, and that'll give me a couple of minutes, prior to, I guess, explain my story. But definitely at the same expense, I'm going to have to start cutting out some of the action scenes. I'll try to keep in all the main stuff. I don't want you guys to miss out on anything like that. But when we're doing, like, tactical move-ups and stuff like that, you guys don't need to see that unless I'm getting some kills along the way. So I will work on that, see what I can do, and hopefully make the experience for the Battlefield side of it a lot more enjoyable, because I know there's people out there like Level Cap and Matimio that are really good at editing, and I don't have a problem with how they edit. They do it perfectly fine. I mean, they do it amazing. The only problem is when you have people that are just cutting out action scenes just to cut them out, and that's what I have a problem with. So, we will see. We will go from there. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. As for Halo 4, I jumped on there and got absolutely butt raped. That was always fun, especially when I've been talking so highly of myself on the Halo side of it. It definitely wasn't fun, but granted, my defense is I'm level 18, and then there was some no-lives on the other team that were 117. You guys can probably do the math to why I got extremely butt-raped by them. They were really good, and, I gotta give mad props to them. I don't know if they're only Halo guys. I don't know if 117 is a hard level to reach. I don't know what that would be in the perspective of, like, Battlefield or not. If it's on the same par level, then congratulations to them, but if it's like a Call of Duty and that's really easy to achieve, I don't really know how to give mad props. But I'm not saying at the same expense. Just before we move on, I don't want you guys to get the impression that I think that they're bad. No, I mean, they freaking were amazing. They were a headshot DMRing me across the map, so they obviously know how to play Halo very well. I mean, they're very consistent, I presume. I didn't look at any stats or anything, which I should have looking back now. But anyway, long story short, jumped on Halo 4. I'm actually have it running right now, so we will see if I can get any gameplays for you guys today. That might go up later if I do. If not, you guys can be expecting that throughout the weekend. I'll do my best to get some of that up so I can get some of this Call of Duty stuff kind of floating off the channel a little bit in little boats and stuff like that, because I'm actually looking forward to playing other games, but at the same expense I'm going to have to put my time in to refill my folders of other games as well, because you know, I have a lot of Call of Duty stuff from when I went, obviously, what, 550 levels or something like that, so I definitely have more than enough gameplay to satisfy you guys in that sense for Call of Duty, but as for other games, you know, I'm starting from scratch, so you guys will have to stay with me for the next couple of days. I'll do my best. I've actually noticed I've been going down in subscriber count, so if you guys, you know, need anything, or if you guys have any comments or anything, maybe something hasn't been up to standards, you know, you guys can definitely let me know. I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but it could be YouTube cleaning out the non-active subscribers. I don't know, so I thought I would basically re-emphasize on that. If there's ever something that I say that you guys don't enjoy, or maybe the comment that I make is inappropriate for the matter, do feel more than welcome to let me know, because you know, I don't want to make any of you guys feel harassed or anything like that. So with that in mind, definitely I guess I will move on and continue talking to you guys on a one-on-one level. As I stated before, Call of Duty, Battlefield 3, and Halo are going to be my main, you know, they're going to be my main concerns. You know, Call of Duty will be slightly less because it's had about almost 2 months to take the limelight on my channel, but definitely I'm going to try to get some Battlefield 3 tank stuff and helicopters, but the only problem with helicopters is that it's been a while since I've flown one. You know, I jumped in a jet and raped this guy 2 days ago. It was bad. This guy did not know how to play. I jumped in there and got behind him, and it was over. I mean, he was really high level. I'm surprised he let me get behind him, but, you know, I do know how to play Battlefield 3. I obviously want to have like 800 hours or something like that put into it. I definitely know what I'm doing, so it was a lot of fun. I had a good experience on that, as along with Halo 4, that I did get a few kills along the way, you know, except for I got lasered by the laser. I think that's what it's called, or something like that. I do apologize. It's been a long time since I've had to worry about Halo lingo. I'm definitely unfamiliar with a lot of the names. But, you know, as I stated before, guys, I guess this was more of an update video. I didn't really have any idea or any context to where I was going to go, and all my variables and stuff like that were unchecked. But definitely, you know, I got content coming. It's just going to be a little bit as for the playthrough side. Again, I guess we'll continue doing with the blue snowball, as much as I would rather do it with a headset that's a little louder, but the only problem is Turtle Beach are not made for that kind of stuff. So you guys will have to stick in there with me just a little bit on that one. I'll get those going tonight, and hopefully I will get at least 4 or 5 of them done, rendered, and ready for you tomorrow if you're interested in that. If not, there'll always be a standard commentary. Those don't take up any kind of you know, spot or position or anything like that. So definitely you guys will still be able to see commentaries and stuff like that showing up with gameplays and stuff, but I'm going to say in the same perspective, I'm going to try to branch out a little bit and appeal to different audiences, and hopefully over time things will fall into place as an appropriate matter, but until then, I'm not sure where our roads will go. So anyway, I guess that's really all I need to talk about. I kind of covered all my bases, and I really allowed myself to elaborate on the topics that I really wanted to talk about. Other than that, you know, you just got the standard stuff going on in YouTube that is pretty standard for an everyday life, for a player, commentator, viewer, whatever you want to put yourself into a position as. But definitely, you know, looking back, December was very interesting. There was a lot of drama. There was more than enough drama, I guess is that the correct word I want to use there. But, you know, stuff happens. People break apart, and, you know, feuds do start. So I guess we will see where things go. Definitely, I think it's going to be very entertaining when people return. I know there's a few guys that you guys probably know as well that are going to be returning in 2013, so we will see how that works out. I presume that it won't be a very welcoming committee, but I'm not going to make a commentary, hopefully, about anything like that. But again, only time will tell. I guess I'll keep you guys up to date on anything that's humorous that happens, but I, of course, won't use any names because that's not my cup of tea. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. I'm going to sign off slightly early, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next installment. This is NMO, signing off. Peace.
Burn! Sniper down! We have succeeded in our mission.